Hey guys, today's episode of Hub Builder is focused on budget 1080p gaming. The budget has been set at $350 US, which works out to be around 500 Aussie. This is a very tight budget for a new PC that includes a case and all the bits in it, so don't expect anything crazy, but I will make some upgrade recommendations to take this thing to the next level. As a fun little twist, instead of going for a more typical Micro-ITX build, we're going to try and make a compact Mini-ITX gaming rig. For the CPU, the Intel Celeron G9300 has been selected. At this price, it's pretty hard to beat a dual-core Skylake processor. In fact, the reason we're going this way is to secure LGA 1151 support on the cheap. This provides a rich upgrade path to current and next-generation core processors. In the short term, the G9300 will be sufficient for playing games such as Rocket League and Overwatch, for example. Still, if you have an extra $80 you can throw at the build, then the 3.7 GHz Core i3 6100 is a massive step up. In my own i3 test rig, the lower clock 6100T is used and it works a treat. Since we went with a Skylake processor, a supporting motherboard will be required. The cheapest option is a board using the Intel H110 chipset. The ASRock H110M HDS jumped out at me. It's cheap and a Mini-ITX board, so win-win there. You could go with a larger Micro-ATX model, but I thought it would be cool to try and build a cheap compact PC for LAN parties. This is a basic motherboard as you might imagine given the price. Still, you get 4 USB 3 ports, 4 SATA 6GB per second ports, decent audio and dual channel DDR4 2133 support. All in a neat little package. Occupying one of the two memory DIMMs will be G.Skill's NT Series 4GB DDR4 2400 memory. This stuff is dirt cheap. If you want 8GB of memory and dual channel operations, simply grab another stick. For storage, we're going with a 1TB hard drive. Right now, I like the Toshiba P300. It delivers slightly better performance than the WD Blue 1TB for the same price. You could also throw in an SSD boot drive. 120GB models start at around $40 and will make a world of difference. For more information on the best value SSDs to buy right now, check out this video here. By far, the single most expensive component is the graphics card. For this build, we suggest the newly released Radeon RX 460 2GB model. Avoid the 4GB versions for now as they aren't worth the 20 to 30% price premium. You can check out my 2GB versus 4GB comparison video here. There are cheaper options, but for the 1080p gaming, this is where I recommend you start. Since we're going with a Mini-ITX build, the Cooler Master Elite 110 seemed like the most suitable choice. It's a bit more expensive than your budget Micro-ATX cases, but the build quality is excellent, and this thing is tiny while still being big enough to fit all our hardware inside. Powering the system is the ultra-affordable EVGA 430W 80+ power supply. Power consumption is still going to be less than 200 watts under full load for this system, so the strain on the PSU is going to be minimal. Still, this 430 watt model will definitely have you covered, even if you opt for a more powerful GPU and CPU combo. This EVGA power supply doesn't appear to be available down under, so my fellow Aussies will be better off with the Thermaltake TR2 S450W, which is also an exceptional buy. Overall, this will be a great little PC, capable of delivering very playable performance in many of the latest titles. To ensure nothing will slow you down, consider spending a bit more to get the Core i3 6100 and perhaps adding a second stick of memory. Doing so, you'll essentially have created something that's equal to or even faster than the test system I used to review the RX 460 here. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little build video. If you'd like to see more covering varied price ranges, please let me know in the comments below. I'm your host Matt as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers guys for joining me for another episode of Hardware Unboxed. To those of you that already support the channel, thank you so much, it's truly appreciated, and to those of you that would like to support the channel directly, I do have Amazon links and a Patreon link in the video description below. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time.